I'm Red Beard the Hippy here in Nebraska with Urban Waste based out of Queens, New York. And I heard this is the first time you guys have been here.
It is.
It's our first time out here in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska.
That's a nice zoo.
Urban Waste. Yeah.
Went to the zoo, aquarium.
We try to take advantage of every place.
The water?
The water? We saw the Mississippi River yesterday. We were in St. Louis yesterday.
Got clean tap water out here?
We were in St. Louis, Missouri yesterday and visiting the Mississippi River. We played at the American Czech Center, and it was our first time visiting all these states so far. Tomorrow we're going to be in Des Moines, the Helter Shelter, then Minneapolis, and then Rapid City, South Dakota.
So basically trying to take in all the sights and the sceneries and experience it versus hanging out in a vehicle and not doing anything.
I mean, we do that too.
The two other adventures we have
balance
planned.
them out.
The two other adventures we have planned are the American Mall.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, the Mall of America.
And
Mount Rushmore, baby.
Mount Rushmore and that mountain coaster.
Yeah, mountain coaster.
Yeah.
Which Johnny will be behind us on, just in case he might want to break.
Where the fuck is Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, where is Mount Rushmore?
I'm here Bushmouth over there.
He's in a punk band. He's not sure exactly
He went
where
to
it
see
is.
Smash Mouth. I've seen Mount
You
Rushmore.
can leave now.
He's good now. He's out of here.
Okay.
Okay, now you can ask questions.
This is what happens
If
when you
you
have a
bully
bass
the
player.
guitarist, you're out of the interview.
The OG member.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
The OG member, yeah.
My getting bullied days are far behind me. Well, maybe
Sam.
this guy bullies me.
Like yesterday. They're far behind me like yesterday.
It's different though. I enjoy it.
All right, guys, let's not take over the interview here. Let's. What you got next, my friend?
Let's see. So you guys have formed, reformed, regrouped, reformed. Does that pretty well assess it?
We formed, we split, we regrouped.
Then we split again, and then we regrouped,
and
and then we're here.
That was a failure, and then we regrouped, and now we're here. But
So 81 to 84, then basically 01, 02 to 03, and then 2008 to present day.
So you went on an extended hiatus before the internet and everything.
yeah, there was no sign of Urban Waste in the 90s except for the people that were listening to our
Buying compilations,
our
or listening to
EP,
the
or
EP.
whoever got turned on by their uncles or their fathers, and
Brothers, sisters.
you know, in the early 2000s, the internet was born, and you know, I started spamming our name out there and seeing who remembered us, and there was file sharing programs like Aimster and Napster.
Oh yeah.
Kaza.
So on my dial-up modem, I found one person
3 hours
sharing
to
the
download
Urban
porn.
Waste EP in 2001. I was like, wow, someone remembers us. So,
And what's great about this band is there's so much history between us as friends. Like, I remember my old band, Neil Skunt, used to play with his old band, Gangway. And then Josh would always come to shows. And then when Urban Waste started playing shows again, their singer couldn't make it, Kenny. And I was there with my old band, Neil Skunt, when Josh was like, yo, I know all the songs. And he just fucking jumped on the mic. And
Mike was there. He was there too.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, Andrew, you talk real well, but you can't stand for shit.
No.
Well,
He's
as seeing from previous experience tonight,
It's all about the punk rock for sus.
He's not wrong.
It's the 718
I like to
league,
think
man.
every member of Urban Waste that's ever, the decision of Johnny that's ever really been it was watching the band before. Even the original members in the 80s when he was in the first lineup, future members would be there moshing and circle pitting. I think he was like, I don't think you could be in Urban Waste unless you're moshing to us.
Ask the drummer a question.
Yes, please ask.
Stop looking so tough, Stewie. All right? Relax.
You know what, guys? Let's get out of here.
Relax.
Let him, you know. Yes, Dooley, you answer the question now.
Go ahead.
so how much fun is it playing the drums with these guys? Because I was watching you back there and you're just...
I'm wailing all my cares and frustrations away. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun. I actually, I'm in several other bands because I'm just so fucking angry all the time. And I need more than one band
To satiate
actually get everything out.
Because there's only the one drummer that can play and can play the one style, and they're like, "Ooh,
He's a
we
remarkable
need you
musician.
in our band."
Just about.
He's a remarkable musician.
like I said, no, well, one band isn't enough. So the more numbskulls I find,
The angrier you
More
get.
numbskulls I find.
The worst people.
Originally, we were Stooley's bucket list.
yeah,
And
they're on my bucket list.
The
Yeah, he
bucket-
wanted to sleep with John.
He's stuck in the
Got his
bucket.
way.
So
Yeah, he's stuck in it. He
He's
pretty
stuck
much,
in that
you know,
bucket.
like you think of the bucket on the ground. Mike went through the bottom of it and is in the dirt now. He's like looks up like, wow, I could have stopped a while ago.
The bucket had no bottom.
All right,
10 years
let's not
later.
let our intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait,
drawing
when?
around.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
See when he
Did we
says
start
things
the
like
interview
that.
Yeah, about
Is this
5.5 minutes ago. No, it's not live.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be great. People would be like, wow, these guys are hilarious.
This is what makes these interviews fun is because there's no real rhyme
It's
or
just
reason.
a flow to go through. See what
Yeah, you gotta have fun with it. It's not your typical, how are you formed? Where did you meet? But one question I just realized: how's the scene in New York differ from '81 till now?
How's
Well,
was
guys,
born.
get out of here.
I was
John
born.
into that one.
That's how it kind of changed.
Clothes
the
change.
scene was a lot smaller. It was, like a much smaller gathering, and when kids came out that we didn't know that were regularly hanging out on the scene, we welcomed them in, trying to get them, to come to more shows, and that's how it just grew. So I don't know. I really don't know where the tight scenes are these days because,
everyone's
I'm not
loose.
embedded. Mike would know better.
Mike knows
What-
about
what-
it.
What's the scene today?
Mike, tell him.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead, tell him.
It's with every state. It's even what I found out from here, from just the locals who have either been in bands or been in shows from back in the day or just recently. It flows. It comes and it goes.
That's a
There's venues that close up for good. There's new ones that pop up. There's new cliques that pop up. There's new scenes that pop up. Some old ones come back. New trends and everything. Yeah, 20 years ago, no one wanted, to deal with Oi and be a skinhead. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants to be a skinhead.
Everyone has a mustache and boots.
Carol the
Everyone has a
band.
mustache.
Love Carol the band.
With hardcore as well, it flows differently. It's a lot more metal induced, which I kind of like a lot. But it grows. Kids get in the scene, like you said, either just for like a fashion trend or for like a little bit of time, and then they're out. And then if you're really in a scene and you see who the people are, the lifers,
Yeah.
people who actually stand through the whole entire thing, they're actually at the end
They
of
watch
the
the
show.
change happen.
That's it comes and it goes. It's forever changing.
I would say my favorite scene, Richmond, Pittsburgh. They're pretty dominant right now when it comes to the music making and the lyricism that I really appreciate. Like, I like things that are happening, talking about what's going on in this world.
Let's talk about the local scene, like, how's the...
I'm getting there.
things-
I'm correlating.
You know how the scene?
I like turtles.
This is why I love this band.
It's like ADHD crack.
I don't know if that was sarcasm, but I don't think it was.
It's like brain rot in live time,
Mind Clot. Good band, check them out.
Mind Cloud was great, but that was good.
Yeah, I love playing, the bands we're playing with these days, it's like, all the people that are keeping the scene alive, getting to meet people, like made a lot of friends since we started the tour, and it's just like, fun times. That's, I do it for the fun and the music and the merch.
I've noticed too, like it's the generational thing. Like we're all in that group where we're now becoming the old guys in the scene, and then you've got like tonight, all the kids are dancing around. Where it's like, okay, I know you're under 30 because you're moving like you're under 30. Your shit ain't.
Those kids were moving definitely like they were under 20 tonight.
But like it's great seeing it where it's like, okay, the music scene's it's gonna be okay.
Well, I think that's one of the things that makes us good, unique too, is we're a multi-generational band. I mean, we're like, some of us are in their 30s, two of us are in their 30s, one's in their 40s, and Johnny's in his 50s. And it's quite dynamic to the band.
You can blur out the 50s when he says that. I don't know what he did.
Well, let's see. You formed a band in '81.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
do
seeing
that.
the
I was
house.
14.
Oh, yeah.
I was
I bought you that
the
motherfucker.
Ramones
Give
and
me
the
that
Plasmatics when I was 13.
See, this is the
I haven't
thing
had it
where
yet.
you
I
hear
haven't
like,
had it
oh
yet.
yeah, I saw this band here and I saw this band there, and
And
it's
some
like,
folks from a Ramones concert said, if you like these guys, you're gonna love these guys.
What are you gonna do now?
They pointed downtown to us. And
Talk?
And I saw the Bad Brains for the first time.
You talk better drunk.
That's what got me into the hardcore punk scene.
Says who?
Before that, I only knew punk.
The guy who
You know,
talks.
that's what I was growing up on.
I disagree.
And then once I found that scene, I became embedded with it and loved it. So.
well, like the thing where it's like you're seeing for the younger guys where it's like, oh, you got to see this band and you got to see the Ramones and all these.
Yeah.
Like, have you
Well,
been able?
the Ramones were already like pretty much mainstream in like '80, so they were like getting drawn.
Yeah.
And you were hanging out with them and getting
We went to
backstage.
see them so many times. Arturo, their manager, used to bring us backstage. To
God, my
Dee
uncle
Dee
used to
and
play with
Johnny.
Arturo.
We've been to a few of their video
crazy.
shoots. I smoked some weed with Dee Dee. That was,
See, this
Implanted
is
memory.
this is the kind of stuff where you're just like, fuck, that's so cool, just because of being a fan, but you were in the scene.
He was living it.
very cool.
Yeah. So like, did you know that
But
at that
after I
time?
met Dee Dee, I had to go get on the subway and go home to my,
Normal life.
poor little apartment in the projects, and
Ravenswood, shout out.
not knowing what I'm eating that night.
Ramen noodle.
Did you know that you were in something special at that time, or was it looking back at it now where
That's
you're
a
like,
great question. I like
where you're
that.
like, damn.
It was very special until the '84 split, and then because half the band members that made the band were no longer interested in doing it. So that's
Because I wasn't there back then. If I would have changed.
Well,
That's what made it tough to move forward doing it. Our drummer at the time, he didn't want to bring anyone new in. So because we were
Shit,
already
I tell you,
playing with
you
major
start
conflict
drinking
at the time, so we had something that we were hanging on to, but then major conflict a few years later did
Marijuana.
something. We were teenagers, and it happens today with bands. They're together for 2-3 years. Like Andrew used to be in this band, Yo Scun. I used to love going to see these guys. And then it's like I don't know what the fuck happened. They say, oh, we're not a band anymore. And that's it,
Same with Mike saying
They
Gangway.
played
Love
one
seeing
reunion
Gangway
show,
play all
and
the time.
then probably won't hear from them for another 20 years. But these guys are already old, so they won't get the chance that I got.
No. I have no chances.
I know, as well.
No, that's kind of actually an interesting answer of like living through it and experiencing it and
Yeah,
seeing
and
the,
seeing it. I see it happen.
and then
to
now
a lot of
you're
bands.
now like where you have the documentaries where they're showing the the punk scene from this and they're building through it and you're like, oh yeah, I was here and I saw that one, or
Right.
where you made a comment that I think it was like Iron Maiden, or is it Maiden or Priest, or one of those where you saw
Maiden.
him at the Garden in
Yeah.
'82, and it's just the look of
It was the year of Power Slave. I think it might have been '83.
I was 74.
And this is part of it too. Like for me as a musician, this is making it in the punk scene. Like I am so happy to be a part of this band, to be a part of punk rock history. I grew up with this. I love it to death, and to know that I've been playing my instrument amateur DIY for as many years as I have, and then to be able to join in with a band like this and tour the country and the world and just have situations where it's so unique. This is what it's all about. So anyone doing it,
Yeah, it should
this
be
is
that.
why you do it.
It should be fun.
Because you never know when that moment appears. But if you're not doing it, it won't appear. So
If you
put
don't
yourself
do
there.
it, then you might never do it.
You'll never have it there.
And you
So,
might not ever have the drive or the desire.
and that don't make it easy. But you still got to try. Put yourself out there, love it, and let what you love kill you.
Our
Because
82 EP, our drummer
doing it.
Ron Dancy says, if we
Someone's
don't do it
graffiti-
now, we're
someone's
not going to
graffiti
do it.
written on the
So
wall
let's do it.
somewhere. Just
I
saying.
And we rushed that thing for like 8 months. We went to the studio, got money together, got someone to help us, Jack Flanagan from the mob. He pressed it, distributed
I
it.
saw the picture.
And we got
saw
out
there was one,
the
I don't
end
know
of
if you saw the
'82. It was like
one,
we had the
what
test
was
pressings
it?
coming in,
I
and
really
by
like that.
'83 it was all over the world.
Yeah, that's-
some good distribution back then.
Yeah, was Johnny still talking?
Nowadays, distribution is just like a bowl of spaghetti.
yeah, oh yeah, we've got 87 new albums dropping today. Like, oh okay.
And the fact that there's no hard copies anymore, it's all digital, is insane. That's such a fucking shift. Yo, how's that feel as someone that's been through 8 tracks and records and
Hey, can you sign my digital copy?
Let me get my e-pen. My e-pen.
I'll send you an e-signature.
It's called
I'll send you
Stylus
an e-autograph.
Oh, just this.
Text me hi.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know. I'm old school like that. Where like if I go to a show, if I can get like a set list or a ticket, or which they don't print tickets off anymore. So like trying to get some of those things.
But even like, remember, like I would go to record shops and find a random CD and like compilation. You pick it up and you like find new bands and everything. Like that's a situation kids don't have nowadays. You know?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy when we go to a record store. And Mike he's a great connoisseur. Like he'll find.
He is. He knows
I would
everything.
just be so infatuated by the fact I'm just enthralled with all these records and musics and different styles I love, and he just knows exactly what he's finding. He's showing me stuff, showing them stuff. It's definitely an experience when we're hitting up.
Yeah, he's such an asshole. No one likes him, so just pan this way.
Yeah, I ended up used to work at a record store, so I fully understand. They're like, oh,
Great.
since you like this group, here's something so far left field that you need to check out. And it's like, I didn't really like that, but you should check this. And like, I'll throw something back at them, and they're just like, what the?
Yeah, that's a fun experience that a lot of people don't have anymore. You know, and
Or spending $20 on a record and being like, I
That
hope
was
this
cute.
is good.
But that was a nice feeling tonight, seeing how many enthusiastic young kids were coming over to the table before and after our set, and they were like, "Give me whatever you guys want. I just want to be able to just simply hear you." That's a lot, man. Especially old and new. I mean, people genuinely want to just always hear his stuff, rightfully so, and it's nice to be a part of something that we all did with him that they want to hear as well.
Yeah, I have gratitude for the people that support the band and the scene and the music, and you know, I do it. I'm out here as a thank you. You know, thank you for
every single person that
supporting
comes
us
out the
and
show is
I'm just glad I'm still able to
takes effort.
I say
pick
it all
that
the time.
instrument up and get out there and have
This band wouldn't be here
continue
if it
having
weren't for
fun.
Hell no.
You know,
It keeps me up.
The more people at the show, the better performance we'll make. So come out so we can perform better.
Well, yeah, like especially you guys are getting into it more at the moment that all the kids are running back
Yeah,
and forth. And
that's-
it's like,
Fuels me.
Good
Yeah,
feeling.
It is definitely good fuel.
it's the energy of the room.
Because listen, you record an album, you sound perfect on it. You play live, you bring the energy, you bring that same talent, but you gotta perform, you gotta show that you're not just some sort of robot standing there, you know. You want to engage, you want to show that this is what it's all about.
Some people expect that. They just, you put out a great album, like you said, and you play the album.
We have
but
to-
when we play live, we're interactive.
I want to hear the.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
you'll see that
thanks,
from me.
but like-
You'll definitely see that from me.
You're hearing the heavy breathing and you're
He's
hearing
pacing back and
the,
forth.
the missed cymbal crash because you're getting into it, or the bass riff's supposed to go a certain way and they're like, dude, you missed 4 bass notes.
Oh, me, yeah.
That's the point of
They
playing
already
it
learned how
live.
to deal
That's
with me
what
playing.
makes
Tonight's
live.
set, Andrew was rolling around on the floor a little bit, but he really didn't miss a note. He may have stopped playing for a second, but once you
It's because
Yeah,
Josh
but
kept
you
poking
could,
at me.
Picked it right back up.
I was talking to him for a minute, then I fell on
you
the
pushed
floor.
him into the fucking wall.
I didn't mean to push him so hard.
He did.
I just shoved him.
Yeah, but then you also use that as an example of, hey kids, don't drink so much before your set. This is what will happen to you.
I mean, the worst
So
part
it's-
is, I bought him the alcohol. No, I did it to myself.
So he did it to himself, really. So I don't need to feel bad, really.
No, you owe me
Mike
money,
told
actually.
you there was only 2 more bands. Stay here. You didn't listen.
But
When do I?
He just doesn't fucking listen, man.
Well, I appreciate your guys' time. We'll go ahead and end the interview. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us. We are
Love
Waste.
you guys.
Love Nebraska.
Love
We'll be back.
Nebraska.
Okay,